Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Lights and Perfection. You are here for this segment of Real Gospel for Real People. My name is Chris. Today on this channel, what we're going to talk about is the story of David and Goliath, about trials, about difficulties, and about preparation. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello once again, everyone, and thank you for tuning in for this segment of Real Gospel for Real People. Today, we are talking about the story of David and Goliath. Now, David and Goliath always intrigued me, but it's not the way you may think. Today, we're going to be touching on some real-life application of difficulty, trial, and preparation. So that'll be kind of like the highlight and the focus. I would recommend going and reading 1 Samuel 17, as it's very important and it touches on a lot of the things I talk about today. But you know, the story of David and Goliath really does intrigue me. And it's, again, not just the way you may think. You see, David used smooth stones that he picked up from the brook nearby. He slung these stones at Goliath, and by faith in God, those stones struck right where they needed to be able to take down this massive opponent. While faith in God is the prerequisite for such a victory, it was also the preparation before the battle, through faith, that made it all possible. It wasn't a one-moment type of thing, but a lifetime of preparation by God. You see, David was a shepherd and not a warrior. But while tending the flock in David's lifetime, tough circumstances threatened his life. One time he had to fend off a lion, and another time a bear, as they tried to take the sheep he was tending. Each time was preparation by God for what was to come. Even the smooth stones in the brook had preparation to become smooth. You see, for many years, the once jagged stones, from water rolling over them, rubbed and repeatedly collided with each other to form the smoothness David needed to sling them so accurately. So what am I even trying to say here? Well, the difficulties and obstacles in your life and my life are not by chance. You see, through faith, we can conquer giants, but it starts with the difficulties that enter our lives. There are two types of mindsets, really, when you think about it. One will succeed and the other will not. For one, some will try their hardest to avoid difficulty while always trying to find an easy way out. These are not the type of people that take down giants. Now, the next one are those who use trial and difficulty as a staircase, and through it grow stronger and more resilient in the faith as they trust in the Lord. These are those who allow preparation into their lives and so take down the giants of tomorrow. So the message is really actually quite simple. In order to conquer your giants of tomorrow, one should allow the difficulty of today to prepare them. Use difficulty as an opportunity today, so that you can meet the giants of your tomorrow and have what it takes to succeed. Now, as I said, this is just a short, brief message, just an encouragement, something to liven up your day and to give you practical application of what faith and action actually looks like. You know, I know for me, as I look back and I reflect on David's life and how he had to fend off a lion at one time and a bear as a shepherd boy who wasn't enrolled in the military of that day. His brothers were. He actually went to go meet his brothers at battle and saw the taunting of Goliath and said, "Who is this that defies the armies of the living God?" You see, David realized in that moment that he was called for such a time as that. But it took years upon years of being overlooked and going through difficulty after difficulty to prepare him for the day when he would have to meet Goliath. And that wasn't the only difficulty David had to face. David made many mistakes and failures throughout his history. But one thing he always did is he came back to God and trusted in him. I guess really that is the heart of this message, is are you trusting God today so that you can be equipped for your tomorrow? Are you praying in such a way today that allows God to give you wisdom through your trial and your difficulty so that you can be better prepared for tomorrow? Remember this wise saying, you can't see the forest from the trees. And so it does. It takes faith because you can't see what tomorrow brings. None of us can. Not one single person of us who trusts in the Lord with all of their heart has an understanding. Hence why the rest of that verse says, lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Well, I really hope that this was some sort of sentiment or encouragement to you to help you on your journey to get to know God better and to help you face your giants of tomorrow. Be prepared today and understand that God is always working everything out for his good. It doesn't mean that it's always good for us in the heat of the moment, but it is preparing for us a lifetime, an eternity of eternal glory. And so trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Well, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe on your way out, and have a blessed day.